The junior against Philip Andel. 135-pound weight class. They're both 26 years old. Andel exceptionally tall for a lightweight. 2.5-inch height advantage. 1-inch arm length advantage measured from the underarm to the end of the fist. Endo weighed in a half-pound under the 135-pound weight limit. Endo's manager-trainer Nick Durant argued fiercely that Mayweather hadn't actually made 135. But state boxing officials said, yes, he did. It was fine. And tonight, Mayweather's put on only 5 pounds unofficially to move up to 140, while Endo will enter as a welterweight unofficially at 147 pounds. Rules of the bout with our unofficial ringside scorer, Harold Letterman.
The Floyd Mayweather Jr. Philip Endo fight is scheduled for 12 rounds using the unified rules of the Association of Boxing Commissions. There is no 3 knockdown rule. Only the referee can stop the fight. In case a cut is caused by an accidental headbutt, we go to the scorecards after 4 rounds have been completed, and you cannot be saved by the bell in any round, including the 12th and final round. Jim.
Thank you, Harold. And here comes Philip Endo.
Endo and Mayweather were featherweights in the 1996 Olympics. Neither one saw the other one fight.
But both lost controversial decisions during the competition. Mayweather losing to Serafim Todorov, a celebrated fighter out of the Balkans, and of course Endo lost to the eventual gold medalist in the second round. This is no sheltered South African product, having been kept within the boundaries of his nation throughout his entire career. He's fought in New York, in London, in Canada, in Bucharest, Romania, in Las Vegas, in Los Angeles. So he's been around. And that's part of the reason he has such confidence coming into Mayweather's home city to fight him in Grand Rapids.
And on the front, in the back of his trunks, are patches signed by Nelson Mandela, an old-time fighter.
Ecstatic South African media already trumpeting this as potentially the biggest win ever for a South African fighter in the sport. Maybe they've forgotten that Corey Sanders knocked out Vladimir Klitschko 7 months ago.
And Dick Tiger beat a few people as well.
"31 wins, 30 knockouts in 32 fights. The only blemish, he did go down and was knocked out against a journeyman fighter in London when he walked into a big right hand. And now here comes Pretty Boy Floyd. The battling Mayweathers are one of the largest and most well-known families in the Grand Rapids area. Their struggles with each other are legendary around here. One resident said to me, hey, it's hard to find a Mayweather who likes another Mayweather. Although Floyd is getting along pretty well now with his Uncle Roger, who is his trainer.
You know, it's interesting, Jim. There are 3 top fighters in the world from Michigan right now. All 3 are boxers. Chris Bird, James Toney, who's more of a boxer-puncher than either of the others, and of course, Floyd Mayweather as well.
Interesting because it's a state with a history of punchers. Thomas Hitman Hearns, Joe Louis Barrow of Detroit.
But they were both boxer-punchers.
Well said. All right, let's go to ring announcer Michael Buffer now for the official introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the Van Andel Arena here in Grand Rapids, Michigan, Mr. Bob Arum's Top Rank Incorporated, in association with your king of beers, Budweiser, and Bets.com, is proud to present 12 rounds of boxing for the WBC Lightweight Championship of the World. Approved and regulated by the Michigan State Athletic Commission, Chairman Bradley A. Wright, Inspector in Charge Steve Mann. Should this contest go the distance, the 3 judges deciding it will be from Mexico, Guillermo Ayo, from Curacao, Harold Lawrence, and from Canada, Jack Woodburn. And when the bell rings, your referee in charge of the action from Michigan, USA, Frank Garza. And now, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, wearing black with silver and officially weighing in at 134.5 pounds. He has an outstanding professional record. 32 bouts with 31 victories and only 1 defeat. And he has demonstrated his awesome power with his 30 knockouts. From Toyando Venda, South Africa, the former WBU world champion, the WBC #1 ranked challenger in the world, Philip Time Bomb Ndo. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing black trimmed with fur. His official weight stands at 135 pounds. He has a perfect professional record consisting of 30 bouts, 30 victories, including 20 knockouts, and he is always rated among the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. He is the prize-fighting pride of Grand Rapids, Michigan, USA, the two-time world champion and reigning, defending, undefeated lightweight champion of the world, Pretty Boy, Floyd Mayweather.
Chief second and boxer only. Okay, gentlemen, we went over the rules in the dressing room. This is right up over his belly button, so I'm going to give you the top of his belt. Okay? His is right there. So it's got to be up above the belt. All right? Touch him up. Come out at the bell. May the best man win.
I've never seen a fighter wear fur into a fight before, even fake fur. Hopefully the fur will fly in this fight.
Well, he's filthy rich. In his toughest fight as a winner against a fellow South African fighter named Cassius Baloy, en route to the only decision win of his career, Ndo, in the last 2 rounds of that fight, threw nearly 300 punches. He can become an offensive whirlwind against a manageable target. Floyd Mayweather is no manageable target.
Mayweather goes right after him. I said he wouldn't go toe-to-toe, but he seemed to want to pick a fight tonight.
Or at least test what Ndo has.
One thing Ndo has is a long jab. You can see there his extension on the jab. He creates a lot of space. Mayweather stepping in with a good, quick left hook and landing a right hand over the top. Floyd Mayweather, when he chooses to fight offensively, can be a very accurate puncher.
The challenger seems to have a longer jab, but Mayweather sticks his hardest. If they happen to jab at the same time, Ndo is going to get the worst of it.
Mayweather looking for an opening over that jab.
It's a long ways to look for an opening, though. It's too high.
Ndo is said to be particularly dangerous with uppercuts. Floyd Mayweather won't want to be in range for uppercuts very often. Ndo's basic knockout punch is a right hand which he can sneak in from a variety of angles. Big right hand by Mayweather, perfectly thrown.
And there's the right hand over the left, which Ndo tends to keep drop.
And he's following up, guy who can punch around the ring. You don't want to do that.
Nice punch to the body by Mayweather.
And another good right hand up top. Floyd Mayweather has shown some brilliant offensive skills already here in the first round. Another straight right lands for Mayweather as he feinted and then delivered over Endo's lazy left. And you can already see, George, he sticks that jab out there, brings it back low, leaves it out there sometimes. Mayweather could have a festival with counter rights.
That's right, but this guy seems to take a good punch and comes right back after you. In that weight division, you don't want to throw all of your power away in the first 2 or 3 rounds unless you're sure to knock out.
Good jab by Endo.
Left hook by Mayweather. Backs Endo across the ring. Big right hand by Mayweather. He has landed solid punches in the first round, finding and using his opportunities very well.
Now this should be Endo's fight right now. Get Mayweather against the rope, get those points in. Forget about the knockout. Win every round.